Cook with me while I review one of my favorite books. Some books entertain you, others quietly change the way you look at the world. This is one book that particularly stayed with me long after I read it, and I'll tell you why. In this book, success fought a very brief battle with conscience, and conscience won. This book reminded me that a lot of us move through life so wrapped up in our heads and our own bubbles that we never really think of what it's like for other people, particularly poor and disadvantaged people. Also taught me that oftentimes people do the wrong things so casually and then they justify their actions because they'd never imagined themselves in that situation. The book is about a hotshot lawyer whose seemingly perfect life was violently overthrown after his encounter with a homeless man. Started from a minor inconvenience of sharing an elevator with one smelly old man to watching his life flash before his eyes and then suddenly changing the entire course of his life because his conscience just couldn't take it anymore. When I picked up this book, I expected the usual courtroom or jury drama that John Grisham is known for, but what I did not expect was thought-provoking chapters and then the urge to have a conversation with myself about my contributions to life generally and disadvantaged people. Questions like, have you ever been hungry? Have you ever slept in the snow? How much money did you make? How much of it did you give away? Those questions just really make you think. The homeless man who began this story lasted very briefly, but his seemingly reckless decision to hold a bunch of very arrogant lawyers hostage proved to be transformative in the end. Overall, this was a solid 9 out of 10 for me because I secretly hoped that Michael and Claire would fix their marriage. But anyway, you can't have it all, I guess. I think this book is really perfect for everybody. It grounds you in a very soft way. It's not flashy, but it's thoughtful. And sometimes, maybe thoughtfulness is exactly what you need.